So guys, when you're getting ready for our whale swims and we say you need to be dive ready, this is what we mean. So fins are on your feet, perhaps even one's out here on the edge. Mask is on your head, so you're ready just to pop it on and slide in the water. So we want fins on the outside of the boat, mask is on, and now we are dive ready.
Yee!
So when we've finally decided that these are potentially our whales and you're completely dive ready, so mask is on, fins are on, we're on the side of the boat, we have to get ready, hold on. We do not get in the water until the skipper says the all clear, which means our motors are off and it's safe and we've assessed that the whale's coming this way. So the really important thing is we're all gonna slide in together. And how we want to slide in is that we're like slink in like silent Navy SEALs, so nothing and no one can detect that we're actually getting in the water, and we don't disturb the whales, obviously. So I'm going to show you how you do this. So we've got our mask on, snorkels ready. I'm actually going to turn my body around and use these guide ropes here to slide slowly into the water. So from here, I could grab a handle. I'm going to put my belly on the tube and I'm just going to slide in. Now, did you hear any sounds? No splashing at all?
All right, we've put people in the water. Motors are off. We've seen a whale. Now our guide is cruising along with our guest in tow. We have spotted a whale. Everyone needs to stop. There it is. Now the whale does the rest. Hand is in the air. Never go past the guide and always stay together. So we stay together as a nice small group. Never go past the guide. When we are a small group and we're all together, the whale, let's have a look at him. Let's call him Fred. Fred feels safe because you're all together, no splashing, and it's safe for Fred. All right, this, no good. Anything that splashes in the ocean is either sick, injured, or aggressive. So let's not do that. So how we want to approach is fins in the water. If you can't get them in the water, if you turn side on, then they'll stay underneath the water. But that is beautiful. Then Fred, again, back there, he feels safe.
Coming close, eyes down. Nice and calm, guys. Eyes down. Stay together. Stop now. Stop now.
We have a few hand signals that both guests and our guides, but also our skipper can go through. The first one is waving your arm side to side. This means we need some sort of assistance. Could be someone's lost a mask, could be just come and pick us up. We then have medical emergency, which is two hands waving in the air. Just know if you do this, a boat will come flying in and pick you up. So if there's any whale in the area, do not use this unless an absolute medical emergency. We also have hand on top of the head, which is, when I zoom in, that is a question and an answer. Are you okay? If a guide does this to you, you just signal the same back. If you are okay, obviously. All right, so we've had a wonderful whale swim with Fred. He's gone though now, and so we want to get back on the boat, obviously. So we can approach towards the boat, but we stay together until the skipper says, yes, come on board, and then we come in.
Good job. Now we're we're ready and we're finished to get out of the water and the boats come over, the motors are off, gather around either on your side or this side, whichever side you're on. We're going to grab these guide ropes. Now there's two ways we can enter the boat. We can leave our fins on and we can walrus or seal over the side. So how to do that? Fins are on, legs are together. We're going to do a nice dolphin kick with our hips, and we're going to use these handles here and here to thrust our body over the side. Now, of course, if you're going to do this, you must make the seal sound. I'm going to show you how it's done now. So I'm going to go down into the water first a little bit so I can propel myself over there. So sink down and then come up. Dolphin kick, grab a handle, turn your body around or get a knee on, and run. All right, the other way that is a little bit easier, we can climb up this ladder. So a couple of things to think about before I show you that. This rung of this ladder is against the flotation device, and if I put my fingers in here and put my foot on this, I'm going to squash my hand. So you want to hold high up here and avoid squashing your fingers. So the first thing you're going to do, hold onto the boat. I'm going to take my fins off and hand them up to whoever is there. Right, one fin. I'm going to do it pretty quickly because we want to reset and get back to those whales. From here, you're going to put both your feet on the bottom rung like this. My knees are near my ears, and I'm going to do a push-up. Right, and then from there, I can stand on this blue section. It is non-slip. Right, and then I'm just going to make my way across the boat. Come on, and we're all good. Ready?
We do love them so much, but guys, strictly no taking whales home.
Bye, Fred.
They belong in the ocean.